Welcome to Mindful English Lessons, the place where we learn English.
And find inner peace. Hello, Marco.
Hello, Catherine. It is a beautiful day today. I am feeling very productive.
That is wonderful to hear. I am feeling very calm. I think it is because of my morning routine today.
Ah, routines. That is our big topic for today. Habits and routines.
Yes, the things we do every day, the things we do without thinking, like brushing our teeth or checking our phones.
Exactly. Scientists say that 40% of our daily actions are habits. We are on autopilot almost half the time.
That is a big number. So if we want to change our lives or improve our English, we need to look at our habits.
We do. Today, we will learn how to talk about our daily habits in English. We will look at good habits, bad habits, and how to build new ones.
And we have a special mindful moment about turning a boring routine into a beautiful ritual.
But before we start, we have a small request for our amazing listeners.
If you want to build a habit of learning English with us, please click the subscribe button. It is a small action, but it makes a big difference.
And please click the like button. It helps us share these lessons with more learners around the world.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, Marco, let's dive in. Let's talk about habits.
So, Catherine, what exactly is a habit?
A habit is something you do again and again, usually without thinking. It is automatic.
Like a robot?
A little bit like a robot. For example, when you wake up, what is the first thing you do?
The very first thing? Honestly, I grab my phone.
Ah, the phone habit. I think many people have that habit.
I know. It is a bad habit. I check my emails, I check the news, and suddenly I feel stressed, and I am still in bed.
That is a tough way to start the day. My morning habit is a little different.
What do you do?
When I wake up, I try not to touch my phone for 10 minutes.
Wow, 10 minutes? What do you do instead?
I drink a glass of water. Then I open the window and look outside. I just breathe. It helps me feel calm before the busy day starts.
That sounds like a healthy habit. Drinking water is very good for you.
It is. And then, of course, I brush my teeth and wash my face. That is my morning routine. What about you, Marco? After the phone, what happens?
For me, after the phone, I go straight to the coffee machine. I always need coffee to start my brain.
Always?
Always. 100%. I cannot write code without coffee.
I understand. I usually drink tea, Earl Grey tea. It is my favorite.
So, we have different morning habits. I am phone and coffee. You are water and fresh air.
Yes, but we both get ready for work.
Speaking of work, as software engineers, we have some specific habits, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. What is a habit you have at work, Marco?
Well, when I start my computer, I always check my code from yesterday. It is the first thing I do. What about you?
I check my emails first, but I have a specific system. I only check emails twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon.
That is a good, organized habit. I check my emails every 5 minutes.
Marco, that is very distracting.
I know, but I have another bad work habit too. I often sit for too long.
Ah, the sitting disease.
Yes, I start working and suddenly 3 hours have passed and I haven't moved. My back hurts, my eyes hurt from the screen. Do you have that problem?
I used to. It is very common for office workers, so I started a new habit.
What is it?
I set a timer. Every hour, the timer goes ding, and I stand up. I stretch my arms. I look away from the screen.
That is smart. Do you do it every hour?
I try to do it usually, maybe 80% of the time. Sometimes I forget if I am very busy.
Usually is good enough. It is better than never.
Exactly. Another work habit I struggle with is multitasking.
Oh, doing 2 things at the same time.
Yes, sometimes I try to write code and listen to a meeting and talk on Slack at the same time.
I do that too. I think it makes me faster, but actually, it makes me slower.
It does. We make more mistakes. So I am trying a new habit called single tasking. I do one thing, finish it, and then start the next thing.
That sounds difficult, but very mindful. I need to try that. Okay, so that is work. What about after work? What are your evening habits?
After work, I need to unwind. I need to relax my brain.
Me too. Coding all day is exhausting. So what do you do?
So I usually go for a walk, even if it is raining. I put on my headphones, listen to a podcast and walk. What about you, Marco?
That sounds lovely. I often go to the gym. Lifting weights helps me release stress.
That is a very healthy habit. And what about dinner?
Ah, dinner. This is my worst habit.
Oh no, what is it?
I often order food. Pizza, Thai food, burgers. I am too tired to cook.
It is expensive, isn't it?
It is expensive, and it is not very healthy. I really want to kick this habit. It's hard, but I want to cook more at home. What do you do for dinner?
My evening habit is cooking. I love it. It makes me feel creative. I chop vegetables, I smell the spices. It is like a meditation for me.
I need to learn from you, Catherine. And finally, sleep. What is your habit before bed?
I try to never look at screens for 1 hour before bed. I read a paper book instead.
You are so disciplined, Catherine.
Not always, but I try. It helps me sleep better. What about you?
I usually watch Netflix, or I watch YouTube videos about building computers.
Screens again.
Yes, screens all day, screens all night. It is a bad habit. I sometimes stay up too late because I'm watching videos.
Ah, that's called revenge bedtime procrastination.
Wow, big phrase. What does it mean?
It means you stay awake late because you didn't have free time during the day. You want to steal back your time at night.
That is exactly it.
What about weekends? Are your habits different on Saturday and Sunday?
Yes, very different. On Saturday, I sleep in.
Sleep in? That means you wake up late.
Yes, I usually wake up at 6:30 during the week, but on Saturday, I sleep until 9 o'clock. What about you?
On Sundays, I have a habit called the Sunday reset.
Ooh, I like that name. What do you do?
I clean my apartment, I do my laundry, and I plan my week. It makes me feel ready for Monday.
That is a fantastic habit. Being organized is a form of self-care. So, Catherine, we talked about a lot of habits, but how do we change the bad ones, like my ordering pizza?
The secret is to start small. Very, very small.
Like atomic habits.
Yes, if you want to read more, don't read a chapter, read one page.
Just one page? That is easy.
It is easy, so you will do it. And if you want to exercise, don't go to the gym for an hour, just do 5 push-ups.
I can do 5 push-ups.
Exactly. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to show up, to be consistent.
Consistency beats intensity. We learned that in our last episode.
We did. So, Marco, what is one small habit you want to start?
I want to stop ordering food every night. So, I will try to cook a simple dinner twice a week. Just twice.
That is a perfect start. It is realistic.
And you, Catherine?
I want to learn to play the piano. So I will practice for 10 minutes every evening.
Only 10 minutes?
Yes, but I will do it every evening.
I believe you can do it. That was a great conversation about our lives. Now, let's look at the language we used. This is our language lesson.
We used a special group of words called Adverbs of Frequency. These words tell us how often we do something.
Let's look at them from 100% to 0%. First, always. I always drink coffee. This means every day, 100%.
Next, usually. I usually walk to work. This means most days, maybe 80% or 90%.
Then, often. I often sit for too long. This means many times, maybe 70%.
Then, sometimes. I sometimes make a list. This means some days yes, some days no, maybe 50%.
And finally, never. I never look at screens before bed. This means 0%, not one time.
We also use specific time phrases. Once a week, one time. Twice a week, 2 times. Every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
And we used some great idioms about habits. To kick a habit. This means to stop a bad habit forcefully. I want to kick the habit of smoking.
And to stick to a habit. This means to continue doing it, even when it is hard. It is hard to stick to a diet.
And finally, sleep in. This means to sleep later than usual, usually on weekends. I love to sleep in on Sundays.
These are essential phrases for your daily English.
Okay, Catherine, are you ready for the practice reflex? We have 2 rounds today.
2 rounds? I am ready.
Round 1. Questions. Listeners, answer out loud before Catherine does. Question 1. What does Marco always drink in the morning?
coffee.
Correct. Question 2. Does Catherine check her phone immediately or does she wait 10 minutes?
She waits 10 minutes.
Good. Question 3. Does Marco often or never order food for dinner?
He often orders food.
Unfortunately, yes. Question 4. What does Marco do on Saturdays? Does he wake up early or sleep in?
He sleeps in.
Excellent. Question 5. To start a new habit, should you start big or start small?
Start small.
Great job! Now, round 2. Finish the sentence. I will start a sentence. You finish it with the opposite frequency.
Okay, I understand. Opposites.
I don't do it always. I do it.
Never.
I don't do it often. I do it.
Sometimes. Or rarely.
I don't do it once a week. I do it 2 times. Or,
Twice a week.
fantastic! You are mastering these habits.
Marco, this conversation about habits leads us to a very beautiful mindful moment.
What is on your mind, Catherine?
We talked about routines, waking up, making coffee, brushing teeth. We often do these things like robots, on autopilot.
Yes, we are doing them, but our mind is somewhere else. We are thinking about work or problems.
Exactly. But here is the secret. You can turn a routine into a ritual.
A ritual? That sounds very serious.
It isn't serious. It just means doing it with intention and attention. For example, Marco, when you drink your morning coffee, do you taste it?
Honestly, usually I just drink it fast to get the caffeine.
I know, but imagine this. Tomorrow morning, you hold the cup. You feel the warmth in your hands. You smell the coffee. You take one sip and you really taste it. You are fully there for 30 seconds.
That sounds peaceful.
It is. That is a ritual. You turn a boring habit into a moment of peace. You can do this with brushing your teeth, with walking to the bus, with washing dishes.
So we don't need to change what we do. We don't need to go to a mountain. We just change how we do the small things.
Exactly. Bring your mind back to the present moment. Turn your routine into a ritual.
That is a powerful invitation for the week. Turn a routine into a ritual.
And now we want to hear from you. We have a question for the comments.
Tell us, what is one good habit you have and one bad habit you want to break?
Use the words we learned. I always, I often. We love reading your stories.
And if this lesson was helpful to you today, we have 3 small requests.
First, if you want more lessons that elevate your English and help you master real-life communication, please click the subscribe button.
Second, click the Save button. Listen to this episode again tomorrow morning as part of your new English routine.
And third, if this lesson was helpful and meaningful to you, please click the like button. It is a simple way to acknowledge the value and share positive energy.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
Until next time, start small, be consistent, and
Stay mindful. See you next time.